play it back. You press play on the recording, and then you stop. You pull the phone away from your ear because the voice coming out of that speaker cannot possibly be yours.
That is too high, too nasal, too strange, you say. That is not what I sound like. But here is the uncomfortable truth. Every single person who has ever heard your voice, your friends, your family, your colleagues, that is exactly what they hear every single day. Your brain has been playing a trick on you your entire life. The voice you think you have and the voice you actually have are genuinely different sounds. Not slightly different, measurably, scientifically, provably different. And today, we are going to explain exactly why. We are going to cover how sound actually travels from your voice to your ears, the hidden role your skull plays in changing what you hear, and, most importantly, what your recorded voice actually reveals about how the world experiences you every single day. This will change the way you listen to yourself forever. To understand this, we first need to understand how sound reaches your ears. Sound is simply vibrating air. When you speak, your vocal cords vibrate. That vibration moves through the air as pressure waves, like ripples on water, until they reach someone's ears and the eardrum vibrates in response. But here's where it gets interesting. When other people hear your voice, sound travels through air to their ears. Simple, one path. But when you hear your own voice as you speak, sound reaches your ears in two completely different ways simultaneously. And that second path, the hidden one, changes everything. This second hidden path is called bone conduction. The vibrations from your vocal cords travel not just through the air, but directly through the bones and tissues of your skull to your inner ear. And bone-conducted sound arrives at your cochlea at a different frequency, a deeper, richer tone than air-conducted sound. When you speak, your skull acts like a resonance chamber. The bone-conducted vibrations add extra low-frequency energy to what you hear. They make your voice sound deeper, fuller, and richer to your own ears. Think of it like the bass boost on a speaker. Your skull is your personal bass boost, and only you can hear it. Try this right now. Plug both ears with your fingers. Now hum. Can you hear how much richer and fuller your voice sounds? That is bone conduction with the air path blocked. That bass, that warmth, that fullness, that is what your skull adds to your voice every time you speak. And no one else hears it but you. Your skull is not a solid block of bone. It contains hollow air spaces called sinuses above your eyes, behind your cheeks, inside your nose. These chambers act like the body of a guitar. They resonate with your voice and amplify certain frequencies. Your sinuses are your personal acoustic instrument. Think of a guitar string. Pluck it in open air, it barely makes a sound. Attach it to a hollow body, and suddenly it is rich, full, and beautiful. Your vocal cords are the string. Your skull is the body of the guitar. When you hear a recording, the guitar body is gone. You are hearing just the string. A microphone only captures air-conducted sound. It cannot hear your bone conduction. It cannot feel your skull resonating. So when you play back a recording, you are hearing exactly what the rest of the world hears from you, without your personal bass boost. Raw, unfiltered, real. Studies have measured this precisely. Bone conduction adds roughly 100 to 200 hertz of extra low-frequency energy to what you hear of your own voice. That is the difference between a voice that sounds full and warm and a voice that sounds thinner and clearer. Both are real. Only one is what others actually hear. Almost every professional singer, actor, and public speaker has described the exact same experience when they first heard their recorded voice: shock.
rejection, denial. The difference is they kept listening. Gradually, their brain adjusted to accept the recorded voice as real, and yours will too. Your brain is remarkably adaptable. Neuroscientists call this perceptual learning. The more times you hear your recorded voice, the more your auditory cortex recalibrates what it considers normal. Broadcasters, podcasters, and YouTubers all go through this. After enough exposure, the recorded voice stops sounding wrong. It just sounds like you. Your recorded voice is not a bad version of your voice. It is not distorted. It is the most accurate version. It is the voice your friends recognize. It is the voice people associate with your personality and who you are. Your skull has been lying to you. The microphone never does. Next time you hear a recording of yourself, do not flinch. Listen properly, because the voice you are hearing is the voice that makes people trust you, laugh with you, and remember you. The recording is not the bad version, it is the honest version, and honest is good. Send this to someone who needs to hear it, because that is what they sound like, and it is actually great. Hit like if your perception of your own voice just shifted, and subscribe